of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence. Roll call.
Counselor Crum. Present. Counselor Coast. Here. Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Sturt.
Here.
4 members are present. Counselors Chamberlain and Matthews are absent. We have a quorum.
Motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Allen and second by Counselor Coast. Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Coast.
Yes.
Counselor Sturt.
Yes.
Counselor Crum.
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Anybody wish to address council out there today? No, okay. We'll move on to committee reports. Any committee reports? No, okay. Department head reports. Chief, you're first in line.
Saturday, we completed the test for dispatcher. We had 11 people take the test. Have not got the results back yet. We will be doing interviews on all of them that passed, and then hopefully certifying the list a week from Wednesday with civil service. Also, we're working with the Safe Communities Grant is working on their holiday promotion. You'll see ads at Sky Cinema and posters coming up along with PSAs on drinking and driving, no texting, seatbelts. It's part of the grant that we received for the Safe Communities Grant. I'm meeting Thursday with the Fulton County Safety Task Force to see if that will possibly be the group that will be spearheading the project from this point on. We'll just basically be the liaison between them and the Department of Public Safety. That's about it.
All right, thank you. Dennis?
On the civil service front, we conducted our exam for the Public Works laborer position last Thursday. We had 29 people sign up to take the test. We had 1 no-show, so 28 people took the exam. We had those partially graded. Want to get those finished up this week. As the chief mentioned, the Civil Service Commission will meet a week from Wednesday to certify that list. For the water treatment plant operator trainee position, we're doing structured interviews instead of a written exam, and those will take place on Thursday and Friday of this week, so that'll also be ready for the Civil Service Commission's meeting. Beyond that, received a letter since we last sat down from ODOT. They have arbitrarily moved our Linfoot Street project, pushed it back to the construction season of 2015. It was scheduled for 2014. I guess due to lack of funds on their part. Letter goes on to warn us that we need to keep pace with our timely submissions of plans and so on to go through their review steps, lest they push the project back. But I guess they can do it anytime they want to, whether we're keeping pace with their schedule or not. And we are keeping pace with their schedule, so. That, trying to finish up the budget, that's kind of about it. You got your stuff done yet, John?
I do.
Good.
All right, John?
All right, well, we're gonna have to have the budget by 2 weeks from tonight. It's one way or the other, with or without some areas. And I do have that together as much as I can at this point in time. I distributed the financial information for the month of November, including the sheets that show you the continuing decrease in local government fund to keep you apprised of that. We've gone through 18 months of cuts there. The estate tax came in, the second half came in late last month. I'm roughly $50,000 short there for the year in anticipated revenue. And of course, this will be the last year for estate tax collection. The income tax gross revenue, I gave you that spreadsheet. As of today, we are at 3.182. 3.2 is a milestone, correct? Ball director?
It is.
It is, so we should be there hopefully by the end of this week. And working to finish up the budget, definitely. It's got to be done. Now, if the mayor's going out of town, we can work diligently on it, right?
As if I make it.
That's all I have, sir.
All right, John, thank you. Tom?
Not too much to report anyway. I did hear the last couple of days that the deed was ready for the 765 West Linwood Street property, and we're trying to get a couple irregularities in the deed description completed, but I hope that will be taken care of this week yet, and we'll be able to take possession of that property. We're still muddling along on the 401 North Fulton, waiting for the tenant to find substitute place to stay.
Okay.
We have till, she has roughly till the end of the year, I think, to be able to do that.
Okay.
And then we finished completion of the dog warden contract, which is before you tonight. I think I heard from Scott Hazelman, and I think he's okay with the current draft, so I don't anticipate any problems from the county's side on that. I think that's it.
All right, thank you. We'll go on to the first reading of legislation. Resolution 2012-29, authorizing the mayor to enter into a city-county dog service contract with the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County.
First reading. Second.
Motion made by Counselor Crum and second by Counselor Coast. Is there any discussion? Counselor Crum?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, resolution 2012-29 passes on first reading.
On to second readings of legislation, resolution 2012-25, authorizing the mayor to enter a contract with Fulton County for bail bondsman for Fulton County Court, Western District.
Second reading.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Sturts and second by Counselor Allen. Is there any discussion? Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Crum?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, resolution 2012-25 passes on second reading.
Resolution 2012-27, authorizing the mayor to issue a request for qualifications for an engineer.
First reading.
Second reading.
I'm sorry, second.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Crum and second by Counselor Sturts. Is there any discussion? Counselor Crum?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, resolution 2012-27 passes on second reading.
Resolution 2012-28, authorizing the mayor to enter into a lease and right of first refusal to purchase the property located at 540 West Linwood Street.
Motion for the second reading.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Allen and second by Counselor Coast. Is there any discussion?
I got a quick question. Dennis, on that, them semi-trailers that are there, are they, city gonna get disposed of those, or, okay?
So, unless the tenants want to use the ones that are at the loading dock, yeah, we'll probably put those two on gov deals and probably scrap out the two that aren't on.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure the city was gonna do that, and not just say, here they are, do what you want.
No, the ones that are sitting on the ground are in pretty rough shape.
Right.
Counselor Crum?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, resolution 2012-28 passes on second reading.
There is no third reading. On to new business. Motion to accept the 2013 schedule of council meetings.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Counselor Crum and second by Counselor Coast. Is there any discussion? Counselor Crum?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Motion to authorize the Director of Finance to pay all the bills possible before December 31st, 2012.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Coast and second by Counselor Allen. Is there any discussion? Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
Counselor Crum?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Motion to accept the reappointment of James Chamberlain and Fred Allen to the Volunteer Firefighters Dependent Board for the term of January 1/13 to December 31st of 2013.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Sturts and second by Counselor Coast. Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Crum?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Motion to authorize the Director of Finance to make the following reallocations. And there's a schedule, what John wants to do.
You don't want to read all of
No,
John, you want to read all?
I do not.
Any questions on that?
I'll make a motion that,
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Allen and second by Counselor Crum. Is there any more discussion? Counselor Crum?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Okay, and also new business. I have a letter that I need to read that is from one of our senior citizens in town, and she wanted everybody to be aware of what she considers to be a problem or dilemma at her house. Can you send this picture down? This is regarding the new sidewalk on the west side of Oak Street that was installed in 2011, I believe. Dated November 29th. I have been living on this corner of East Oak and North Franklin Street since 1956 and have never had a stone on my side or on the boulevard. In August of 2011, a new sidewalk and approach were put in. The contractor neglected to finish his job properly. I picked up cement chunks and stones on my side as well as the boulevard and removed dirt and pieces of concrete off the street and put in bags, and the contractor was to take them when he left for the day. He had 3 young men that stood around when they should have been cleaning up. This went on for weeks. The last chunk of cement I dug out when I was working up the soil to replant grass was in October 2012. It was about 20 inches long and weighed at least 8 pounds. I delivered it to the mayor. The grass I planted, 5 pounds, came from Rickner Seed Company in Pettisville. I covered it with bags of peat moss and potting soil since I was rather late to plant. It is now up since November 20th, about a ½ inch. This section of lawn is 82 feet long and an average of 20 inches wide. The grass I pulled out was 24 inches high that the contractor had put in. I pulled 15 bushels out, plus had to hire it to be hauled away. Had my new lawn on my side in September 2012, beautiful, has been mowed several times, beautiful. My expense for all this was $150 plus, not counting the many hours I spent. 6 years ago, when the 130-year-old elm tree was removed from my front boulevard and all new walks put in, I never had to spend even 5 minutes to clean up after. This does not speak well of the city and its duty to repair their property. Very disappointing. Sincerely, Lorraine Fry.
I've been in talk with Lorraine numerous times, and I do have a chunk of concrete that was delivered to my place. I've talked to Tom Hall, the city, and I don't know the history, but the city has went in and repaired at our expense to her specifications to replant the grass. If we want to take it to committee and the committee address it, that's fine. I think the city's went up and above and beyond. She did have a nice stand of grass. Perhaps she should have mowed it, and it would have been a really nice stand of grass, but that's up to Lorraine. So if the committee wants to entertain it, streets,
The chair's not at this meeting, so I guess it would be up to you if you want to assign it to a committee or if you just want to give the final answer.
but it has been addressed by Dennis, have you addressed this, or has it been Mr. Hall addressed this issue a number of times?
I was not directly involved, but I know we had a considerable expense during Mayor Dane Boswell's tenure, I believe, for the same.
No. I think the city's done a lot. We plant grass all the time. It seems to be a lot of people's, specs. They're happy when we're all said and done. I'm sorry that this took place with the Lorraine. Stones do come to the surface after they are, the dirt is mixed up. Unless, when Shane's here, if he wants to entertain it, we'll put it on the streets committee. If not, I'll consider it done. We've had, like I said, Dennis said, I know when Mayor Dane Boswell was here, they tore the whole yard up and replanted it. So I don't know what more we can do. It sounds like she's replanted to her spec. She's happy now. So we move forward.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. In other new business, I'd like to congratulate the Christmas Parade Committee. Had a gorgeous night for us, a little chilly, but a nice turnout of people. It was really nice, so congratulations to the committee, and I hope it gets bigger and better every year. Anybody else? No news? Okay. Motion to approve the bills as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Counselor Coast and second by Counselor Sturts. Counselor Coast?
Yes.
Counselor Sturts?
Yes.
Counselor Allen?
Yes.
Counselor Crum?
Yes.
40 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Counselor Crum and second by Counselor Coast for adjournment. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.